Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just hit the link in the show description to support now.
Day or night, VerboCare is here 24/7 to help make every part of your stay seamless. If anything comes up, or you simply need a little guidance, support is ready whenever you reach out. From the moment you book to the moment you head home, we're here to help things run smoothly. Because a great trip starts with the right support. And hey, a good playlist doesn't hurt either.
At Uber, every single driver is required to pass a thorough background check before they can start driving. That means any prospective driver goes through a multi-step screening process, checking for any impaired driving or criminal offenses. But the checks don't stop there. Every year, every Uber driver is background checked again, so the person picking you up today meets the same standards as the day they started.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Annual driver screenings from Uber. One more way Uber is putting safety at every turn. Learn more at uber.com/safety.
Have you been to Burlington? Our stores are looking hot for the summer. They had a glow up, so you need to show up to save on the latest trends. From dresses and sandals to swim and beauty, Burlington has something to make every moment of the summer one to remember. Why choose just one style? With our prices, just get it all. Your summer deal light starts here. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow.
Give me some of that, wow.
Good evening, everyone. It's Monday night, and for the final time this season, welcome to the Tilton Talk Show. And for the final time again, we're sponsored by AMG Logistics. It's sponsored with myself, Paul Hipkins, my father, Mr. Chris Browne.
Good evening.
The wonderful Claire Wheeldon.
Good evening.
Mr. Roadmark Adams.
Good evening, everybody.
Craig Courtney.
Good evening, everyone.
And Tally Jones, last but by no means least.
Good evening, all.
And we'll be joined at 7 o'clock by the one and only Richard Goulding as well, who's actually abroad in Crete, so he'll be joining us via sort of link in Crete, just to have a quick chat with us, obviously, about his time as our stadium announcer. And he can only join us for about sort of 15-20 minutes as well, so he's going to have a short amount of time, obviously, and hopefully he's sober.
No, we don't want him to be sober for it. That'd be even better.
The answers will be different, won't they?
So yeah, obviously no games to discuss, but I just wanted to sort of discuss last Wednesday evening. Top of the show, obviously, Craig, Claire, Tally. I know you three were there at the stadium update with Nick Smith, and obviously I'm sure a lot of us watched it on YouTube as well. And personally, my thoughts were wow again. I just think that guy, he's just phenomenal, isn't he? We've definitely got the best in class. We talk a lot on this show about world class and having world class people doing, a world class job. And Nick Smith is definitely the best of the best at that, isn't it? What he does at infrastructure. Yeah. But yeah, Tally, give us your thoughts, mate, on the night. I saw the back of your head enough during the video, so...
Yeah, it's all like big fun at the back of the room, wasn't it? No, it was, look, same as everyone else. I echo exactly what you say there. It was impressive, wasn't it? It's... you can see what they've been spending their time on. I thought Elliot, the gentleman from, is it Heatherwicks? Yeah, he was just, I could have listened to him all night talking about it. He's got so much, he's obviously not a fan, but he come across as someone who's really passionate about the project itself and had answers for every element of it. So yeah, I was really impressed. Yeah,
he takes pride in his work, doesn't he? And
yeah, definitely.
You can see why they've done such, so many phenomenal projects, can't you? As a business, you can just tell that we've recruited again best in class in Heatherwick Studios and Manica as well, that are going to be building the stadium that built Wembley as well. But yeah, Craig, saw the back of your head enough as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was one of those where you just didn't know what to expect, and as they started, the recap. First of all, you're thinking, okay, yeah, we've heard this, but then when they started showing the interior and the functions of things like the pitch and the fact, I mean, come on, the sheer fact that we can retract our pitch, still have it growing and still have somebody mowing it is just like, what? Is this really happening to Birmingham City? The chimneys, I absolutely love the fact that there's going to be a box in every gym. It's just immense. And the pitch side box. I mean, it's just it's incredible, really. And I think the main standout point for me was the fact that we're going to have 20,000 behind the goal in the south stand, and it's like, wow.
Absolutely.
That first, I think the interesting thing for me was when they said that they'd looked at the plans since they first released them, and they've actually turned the stadium slightly in order for it all to fit.
Yeah.
And the fact that, looking at the plans, the Tilton Road will be the tram stop. And then there's going to be coach spaces, the horrible entrance and exit for away fans. Those things, I mean, it did make me snigger when they turned around and went, it's not very often you're told to make things worse, but when it came to the away fans, they were. So, yeah, it's exciting, but I think the key for me is, we haven't got to wait, as Nick said, for the planning permission before we start doing anything. The groundworks will begin whilst we're awaiting the planning permission, because that will enhance the ground, the area itself, and it'll put extra funds into that. It'll make it better in terms of value. So the council are not going to retract. The council are aware of the fact the club are going to start doing that as well, which is absolutely superb. And there's more sessions to come where everybody has a say. But I think I loved the questionnaire, and hopefully anybody that was watching it and those that attended did the questionnaire, because that was an opportunity to have a say. And it was like, I don't know, I found it actually quite hard to try and think of just a small amount of words to describe what I'd seen. What I wanted to take with me from St Andrews, what I didn't want to lose. And I think the key thing for me is you don't want to lose the club, if that makes sense. At the moment, we are a club and we're a set of fans that are all together. You don't want to lose that going into a new stadium, and I get the impression that the owners are saying that as well.
I felt that was one of the hardest questions, and I think you should probably put that out to the listeners. What would they? What don't they want to lose when we move? When the move is carried out, what's something that they want to take from St Andrews to the new stadium?
I think the first answer to that would be the Trevor Francis statue. Obviously, that's
yeah. I mean, that's on all the prints anyway, isn't it? So it's there.
And then I think the remembrance bricks as well outside reception.
They confirm they're moving.
Has to be moved. And I think also the artwork that we've had done on the walls around St Andrews, if we can replicate that somehow around the new stadium, I'm sure they'll do that anyway, won't they? But probably more on the screens and stuff, won't it? They've got these phenomenal screens around the outside.
That LED, I mean, I can just imagine those LED screens lit up with that artwork. It would be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I sat next to Claire, and every time something like really big, I kept turning around to her. We were both really chuffed, weren't we, Claire?
Yeah.
It was just those little nuggets, weren't they, every time?
Yeah, and Claire, some of the videos as well from the view of a human being walking down the side of the stadium as well. It just took my breath away. I don't know, it must have been even better being there.
Yeah, I think it was just, again, speechless, to be fair. You can't believe that a few years ago we had to be in a ballot for season tickets, and
I know.
we literally couldn't go in the the bottom tier of our own stand, and then to see that and everything else, and to actually realise it's actually going to happen. You hear it all the time, especially from these by where I am, unfortunately. You hear them, it's never going to happen, and you're like, well, actually it is. And it was nice that they have Tom involved still as well, so that means that he's obviously, he's hopefully well enough to actually still have that communication, saying yes or no and things like that. But again, it's, where do you want the away fans? What do you want with this? What do you want with that? Let's make it that actually you can walk all the way around if your mate's over there. This is what it's going to be like at a concert and a rugby and NFL. And it was honestly, even the smallest detail, the changing rooms that can change depending on what the thing is. And it's little details that you just don't think of as a normal person if you're not in the job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's, you know, like Craig said, you got people mowing the lawn while it's not there.
Yeah, he kept
Like,
touching
the
on. He
pitch.
kept touching on having a viewing panel, didn't he? As you
Yeah,
walk into the
and-
atrium, you can look down and see the ground at the pictures. It's when it's been retracted back
Yeah,
in. You'll
and
be able
like,
to see.
you know, I do get some of the questions, the handrail. I mean, I get
Yeah.
that, because if it's going to be as steep as they're saying, I kind of get it. But it's like they were saying about boxes, and they're going to do it pitch side.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. That's the one thing. I mean, it's going to cost a lot of money to be there, but I'd love to see what that's like. Can you imagine all of a sudden you're in a box and, you know, we're playing them lot down the road and we score a 90th minute and you can't run onto the pitch, but you want to, and they come over and celebrate with you.
I was going to say celebrate straight
Yeah,
right
like I
against
was
the
literally
box.
like, I want to sit in the south stand. I want to do that. I was just picturing myself there.
Yeah.
But then it was Nick Smith. I mean, he's got so much charisma, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
he is.
funny.
I do like
He's just brilliant at his job. And what was the other man's name again? Elliot. He was great as well. And they're so knowledgeable about what they know about everything. And it was just so nice to sit there. By the end, I was just like, I needed more than 25 characters to tell them what was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an honour to be there.
266,000 points per game.
And that's just for you. That's just for you.
Do you know what I mean? And Robe, all Robe was thinking was, who's going to buy me a pie? I mean, I think the other one was the hospitality that was next to the tunnel.
Oh, that looked fantastic.
Like, you can sit in a bar with one-way glass.
It is one-way glass, I was
You
going to
have
say.
that Man City, and like when you do a tour at the Man City ground, it's so similar. And you know, I love the fact that they put Real Madrid players on there.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I find that they've really included everybody in this, including the community. Like, there's a place to go, like, that's quite quiet, and it really touched me as well when he was like, you know, there'll be a place where you can remember people that aren't going to be here and stuff like that. And, you know, think about all these people that won't see this. So we've just got to make the most of it, really.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, it's certainly exciting times, and like you say, you can just literally sit there and listen to them all night, couldn't you? But Chris, I guess you watched it.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah. Well, some of it, yeah. I was doing a show, but yeah, it looks unreal, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it just looks so unreal. And yeah, there'll be a lot of skeptics that'll go like, "Nah, it's never going to happen," but it's going to happen, innit?
It's going to happen. Yeah, absolutely. It is going to happen.
There's stuff going to happen beforehand as well. I mean, look, last season we did loads inside and outside the stadium. I don't think that's going to stop them now from doing, and I think we'll get back to a few surprises when it comes to next season as well. You just, you know, they keep everything very, very close to their chest, which is awesome from a fan's perspective, because it builds the excitement. It's like, you know, what are they going to do? What are we going to get? And again, let's face it. Our season tickets purchased. How many people are now thinking, right, what we going to walk into? What's going to be new? What's going to be different? Because it's gonna be something's gonna happen. They're not gonna hold back. And I think, you know, the one thing is they've set the time out. They've said that we are going to be in for the 2031-32 season. So they've set that stall out now. They've told people what's going to happen, and do you know what? I trust them explicitly to actually achieve that as well now.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, and Robe, I guess you watched it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like everyone said, you could use all the cliches under the sun, couldn't you? It's unreal. I mean, to be fair, I think it's we've sort of been energised a bit. I mean, the last few weeks we've been concentrating more on the actual football, and we sort of took our eye off it a little bit. I know I did, but then it all died down again. You see it all. It's like, wow. You go back to feeling how we did when we first saw the sort of prototypes back in the winter, didn't we? You just don't feel like that again. It's like, wow, yeah. It's just, you just can't wait to see it now. I love the fact, like I say, I love the fact they're using Tilton Road as a tram stop. I mean, that's just so. It's just little things like that, isn't it? It's just like, you know, you're not dispensing with the past, are you?
No.
So it's going to be superb.
And Blues Way as well.
Yeah.
I hope that they stick with some of the names. I mean, there was someone who grabbed the mic and they were like, "Oh, it'd be nice to have each of the towers, like the chimneys, named after a player." And I think that would be good. Or even, do you know what I mean? Like places around St Andrews that mean a lot.
Yeah.
Hoping that it would be nice if the fans got to choose what they're called.
Is it a nice little paid competition with a prize or something? Just maybe to be there for the opening of that bar or tower or whatever it may be would just be superb. But do you know, I can only but see those positives coming. I just don't think that they're going to hold. They're going to hold back. Bring on the next 5 years, because boy, it's going to be a journey.
Well, there's going to be. Sorry. No, it's all right. I was going to say, I think there's a lot of jealousy from friends up the road and other clubs as well. Like you say, they're all saying, "Oh, it's never going to happen." But even at this late stage, they still can't grasp that it is happening.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The one thing I liked most, and I knew a bit about it, but when they concentrated at the beginning about why the chimneys were chosen, they went into a lot more detail this time, didn't they? About the bricks and showed the bricks that were made there, and the reason why they did the chimneys. I thought that was quite good. That gave people a bit more of a, we were the joke of the city, weren't we? With a load of the memes that come out, but it makes perfect sense why they've done it, and it's going to look the part, isn't it? They're even like giving you an opportunity to choose, the fans and the designers are giving you an opportunity to choose the style of the brick and how it's laid, so you get different patterns in the different chimneys as well.
Is there anything? Sorry, Tally. Is there anything anybody thinks that might be missing that we could suggest to add to it?
An FA Cup.
The square flags.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see moved. The head on its side with the blue paint, the nose painted blue at the top of. I want to see that. I'd love to see that moved on to the new sports quarter as well somewhere.
But I think where that's positioned, the way they spoke about it, the current position of the of St Andrews is almost. Is it the tram? Am I right in saying there's a tram stop on the corner? That's where it goes from into the sports quarter, and that's where it meets up to the new Blues Way that Claire said.
Yeah,
I think it's not a million miles from there, so you can do it instead of taking things from probably what was there. If it's there and it's made part of the entrance going into it or the start of the quarter, I think that could be, a nice little touch.
Yeah, I'm talking more off the field, obviously, than on the field. Hopefully, the stadium will get the success that it's going to deserve. But I'd love to see that head moved. I'd love to see that head refurbished, and post up and put on, top of a bank somewhere in the new sports quarter. I think that'd be really good. Really nice touch, that would be. Because it's been there literally for donkey's years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's part of it as well for me. But any early sort of questions coming in, Craig, on the shape box?
No early questions, but a few comments. I mean, Simon Andrews, they only spoke about the stadium. Wait until they start talking about the training ground and the women's stadium. I mean, that's the thing. We were talking about the powerhouse on Wednesday. This is a whole project covering a large swathe of space, and it's going to be immense. Andy Bunner, did we see any detail on where any safe standing will be in the new stadium? We didn't, but what I will say was everything that they provided in that room and what was online is still to be confirmed. So I think the safe standing, etc., was definitely one that was raised in separate questions afterwards. Bill Mint, do we know where they're putting the away fans? Hopefully not behind the goal. So they offered various discussion points around away fans. One of them was in a corner, very similar to what you see at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
But more up.
That's it, more further up. There was another option, which was similar to that of Newcastle and putting them right up in the gods. But what they were saying, which again is just absolutely bewildering, when you think about St Andrews today, we have to limit the away fans because of segregation, whereas the new stadium's going to have the ability to change segregation all over. So it can go from being as they showed the example, a league game where they just get a corner through to actually, no, this is an FA Cup game and they're going to get a larger percentage, so they open up the segregation, or we're holding a world-class competition, so therefore they can put it 50-50. There's just everything. And the other thing with that was the bars and the concession areas were all built around that. So if they open or close, you've still got the same amount of space. Fraser Higgins, when will the first brick be laid? Hey, your guess, I think, is as good as ours. But what they did cover was planning permission going in next March. So
it starts October. The planning permission does October this year up to March.
But there's
millions of documents.
Once they're in, I think what they actually did say was there will be no holding back, because they've kept the council abreast of everything that they want to do throughout. Mick Arkwell, I hope the new council will be on board. Yeah, I think the club do as well. But I think with the swathes of money that's going in, there's no way they're going to be pulling back on anything. The last one to read out, Mazda King has just basically said it's going to be unreal, guys. We won't miss St Andrews. I just hope the atmosphere can be as good when we need it to be. And that was a concern of a lot of people, actually, was around that and making sure that they build the atmosphere. But what they were talking about with the sound and how it can be extracted from certain areas and bounced back in for others, it's a first. This is just, there's a lot of firsts, and there's a lot of things that you could talk about now which in 5 years are likely to have changed, but only because they've progressed. So it's going to be incredible.
I think if any club can pull this off, obviously, and make the atmosphere in the new stadium even better than what it was at St Andrews, it's us, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can, if you're going to double our capacity, then I think you'll be doubling our atmosphere, and naturally, I don't think it will be like a lot of soulless bowls out there, will it? But a new,
No.
I do honestly think we'll make the transfer quite well when it happens. And I think a lot of it will obviously be how we're getting on the pitch as well, though, at the time as well. Hopefully by then we will be in the Prem and we will have a much better side, and I'd like to think we will have, because we're certainly on course to be doing that, aren't we? Every single transfer window since they've been here, we've got better and better, haven't we?
Yeah. But hopefully, Paul, St Andrews will get one last season in the Prem. You know what I mean? It'd be nice if we signed off.
Yeah,
definitely.
The old place.
Hopefully more than one.
Well, hopefully,
Hopefully, yeah, because I don't think they're going to want to hang around, are they? They're not going to, their patience will wear thin if we're not getting any better. Like this time, say, next year, if we're still in the Championship, it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out.
There's a great comment from Ian Clayton here. He said he's always seen St Andrews as heaven, but this new stadium makes it look bang average. Now, personally, I will be sad when we have to go to that last game. And you know what? It's going to be reminiscent of what we saw, for me, at Goodison Park at the end of last season.
Yeah.
It'll be the ultimate party atmosphere. It'll be something to look forward to, but also, I remember seeing it on the TV, grown men shedding tears outside a stadium because that's all they know. Yeah. And for ourselves, that is the case. There are people that have seen it with terracing all around. There's people that have seen it with a stand that was demolished and being rebuilt because of the war and stuff like that. And, the fire. So all people can reminisce with all these things. But for ourselves, we've only ever seen, I saw St Andrews as an embankment of terracing the old Cop and the Tilton through to what we've got now. And now I just can't be any more excited, not only for what I'm going to see, but actually what it's going to bring to our kids. It's just going to be incredible. Yeah. I'm actually quite envious of what our kids will see. But also, go back on the point that was said at the beginning. I think Claire mentioned it. The way that they said that they want it to be a place to remember, because it was actually a really nice sentiment that they said, which was, we have to remember the people that got us there in the first place, which are our grandparents, our great grandparents, our parents, and that, you know, some of those people are not going to be around to see this, but having a space where you can go and remember them and think it's down to them, that's where we are. Was just that really was touching.
Yeah. I think it's pretty similar to when they knocked the Cop down. People was going, it's never going to be the same. St Andrews will never be the same. You know, things changed. It moves on. We all move on.
Yeah. It was definitely better after we changed the Cop and Tilton, wasn't it? Once we got used to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
just touching on a comment that's come through, and obviously I spoke about this today with someone regarding the. It might just be me because I like a beer, same as anybody. But there's a massive focus on alcohol, like Craig. And I'm like, if we've got the new fans to create, let's say, another 20,000 odd fans that are going to fill this 60,000 odd stadium, they're going to be young kids, aren't they? That's the focus. That's the new fans. Now, the focus on how many pints can be served, telling people to keep buying with Premier League or Champions League standard when it comes to drinking beer. I get it because, it's revenue and that's how you generate money. But I just think as you're trying to promote children to come into the ground, I can't get on board with that. That's one thing I think, they need to lay off it a little bit. It's pretty obvious we're going to make a lot of money out of alcohol.
Yeah, I think it's purely a revenue thing. I
just think it shouldn't be it was a slide. Yeah. It was touched on. It was a slide saying, look how much beer we're going to sell. And you're all. I said, we'll see the fans. We won't be able to pick them out by the shirts, and they'll be yellow. They'll all have cirrhosis or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? It's the amount of alcohol they're pushing, but I don't know. It might be. I just saw that and I thought that's a bit much. That was.
I do think it's a bit of a tongue-in-cheek slide, though. To be honest,
I get that, but you do that on the back of saying, "There's the information," but by the way, it's only a joke. Do you know what I mean? I think that's how it come across.
And obviously in the room, it was what. 99% adults, no kids in the room. Yeah.
But YouTube's huge, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's all ages. There's no filter for that.
The younger generation, they're going off alcohol as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. They have revenue streams everywhere, but I do get why, because we are very well known.
Yeah. Chris has gone to get a drink now.
Crack a can open.
I understand what you're saying there, Tally, and I think maybe if they could look at doing, I don't know, you got to try and look at sort of, getting all the kids together as well, haven't you, as well as the adults. And obviously, the only way adults congregate in a football stadium is round a bar, isn't it? Apart from in the stadium itself. But pre-match, people are in the bar. But anyway, ladies and gents, I'm absolutely delighted to say we are now joined by the one and only, the man that was on the mic for the last 20 years, live from Crete, Mr. Richard Goulding.
Hey!
Who are you?
How are we doing, guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, great.
Loud and clear, mate.
Loud and clear. You all right?
Can I just correct you? I'm actually in Corfu.
Oh, sorry. I thought you was
Corfu.
Oh, Mark, that was terrible.
Somebody smacking.
Bad one, that was.
I know that you've been here yourself as well, Paul.
I have been there, yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah,
it's nice. I've been there as well,
Yeah, I'm there, yeah.
Rob, how did you get there? I didn't think you could go if you had a record on your passport.
There's always a suitcase.
Are you sober? Rich?
Went on a boat.
Reasonable.
It's early.
No, I appreciate you taking time out of your holiday to do this, mate. Thanks very much. Obviously,
that's all right.
It's our last show of the season, and I thought it was important to try and get you on for that. Obviously, with the decision that you've made recently, and just tell us a bit about that, and obviously why you've decided to hang up your microphone, mate.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's been a real privileged thing to do for the last 20 years. It's been an absolute honour, and starting there, doing a couple of friendly games, and then end up getting the job, and then a season later we're in the Premier League. It was just incredible, guys, But I've never actually ever and this is really bad, never actually took my daughter to the football ever. Yeah. You know, because I'm working every game. And my daughter loves it. She's 16 this year. She's been coming down to St Andrews the last couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years. But I'd like to enjoy a few games with her, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just that. Also, you know, wait until June, the third week in June to book a holiday in the summer. That's took its toll over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's just been nice to relax, have a little summer and just relax and not have to worry about, you know, there's going to be a game on first week of August or a friendly in the last week of July. Just nice to relax, you know. And I think maybe I've had a chat with the Blues and I might cover the odd game, believe it or not. Actually, we've had a chat and said, look,
good.
So I might be back for 1 or 2 games. You heard it here first on Tilton Tour.
Absolutely.
Oh.
But,
exclusive.
You know, yeah, exclusive. That's up to them. We've, you know, left on good terms. A lot of people there at the club mean a lot to me, especially the new regime guys. It's incredible, actually, behind the scenes, the new regime and what goes into match days. Martin and Paris. Martin's one of the best producers. I mean, we didn't have a producer. I did it all on my own for 17 years. And all of a sudden, we've got this new regime with Tom Wagner and got a producer, a show caller, director. And Martin, I've got to name check him. He's absolutely, what he does behind the scenes is incredible. Paris as well, what Paris does, absolutely incredible. And I will miss them massively. I had a little bit of a moment on Sunday night because I did the awards night. I did The Voice of God, which I've been doing for a few years. I really enjoy doing it. And I'd like to still do it next year as well. But it was just like, oh, wow, like, this is like the sort of last gig, you know?
Yeah.
But, guys, honestly, it's been incredible. I've done Wembley twice. Obviously, the one of them was a lot better than the other one.
Who's the dart player behind you?
Still throwing a dart behind you. I hope you got the balls on.
No idea. Absolutely no idea. I told you, this is raw and direct.
Love it.
But it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure. The amount of people I've interviewed, the amount of people I've met, the amount of people I've walked out the tunnel. You know, like a lot of people don't realise that most of the time it's me who makes the call when we're walking. And when we was in the Premier League, you know, I'm stood in the tunnel with all these people. You know, your Beckhams, your Gerrards, your Rooneys. It's just incredible. What a privilege, what an honour to be able to do that for a club that you love and support as well, you know. Incredible, really.
And I think from our side of the fence as well, Rich, you know, it was an absolute honour and privilege to listen to you as well. You know, you the match day experience without you won't be the same. You know, and you did a brilliant job. But just tell us how it came about. You obviously doing it in the first place. Did you just get a phone call? Did you apply? Did you see an advert? How did you sort of end up with the mic in your hand in the first place?
Okay, so I was a nightclub DJ from age 17. 1997. Started at the DJing at Rosie's in Solihull, if anyone remembers it.
Oh, Rosie's, yeah.
Yeah. I was the resident DJ there. A man called Adrian Bates took me under his wing and got me in there, and he's the manager of the Olsen Tavern now. A very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Top bloke. And I just went from doing that to a bit of radio. Got in with sort of good friends with Phil Upton and people like that from BR&B at the time. And then went off and done an A-level equivalent radio broadcast and production. And then we were told just to send off your CV to these different places. So I was sending off the CV and the show reel to different radio stations. And I thought, I'm going to send one to Birmingham City. I don't know why. I sent one to Birmingham City. And I didn't hear nothing. 6 months later, I got a call or something saying, can you come in for an interview? And the interview was inside the Karen Brady's box in the car with Ange and Perry Deakin. And they said, we got this friendly game coming up with Tottenham Hotspur. Can you come and do it? We've got another guy lined up for the other game, which is against Nancy. Probably you'll remember that game.
If
you're old enough. If we're old enough.
I remember it.
So I did the Tottenham game, and I thought they had somebody else lined up for the Nancy game, but they actually called me again and said, "Can you come in and do this one as well?" So I went and done both, and then they said, "You got the job." And my first game in the league was Colchester at home.
Yep, DJ Campbell and
yeah. So just incredible. You know, I was DJing all over Birmingham. I was resident for Gatecrasher as well, and playing all over these different places. But then the Blues really, really sort of slotted in as well. You know, however, there was some very, very. Remember Premiership Plus Sunday games, 12:30?
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I'm DJing till like 4 a.m. Saturday night. And coming down to St Andrews for about 10 o'clock. A little bit maybe from the night before, you know.
Fair play.
But yeah, that's how I got into it. And I would say to anyone out there now, just send stuff off to people, and you never know what's going to happen, you know. Also, I did not realise until the last game of the season how much people not love me, because I don't want to say that, but respecting what I do.
You can say it, mate. That's what it was. That's what it was, mate.
I didn't even know, guys. Honestly, because I'm very humble. I turn up, do what I've got to do, have a bit of a laugh with the fans, which was great, and I still love it now. And just went home, didn't think anything of it. And then the last game of the season, people are doing podcasts after the game, talking about not the game, talking about me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, you know.
Yeah, no, you've done an outstanding job, mate. All over that 20 years, it's been an absolute pleasure to listen to you every single game, and you know, just getting in early. We get in early, you know what I mean. And when you get in there early, you know, you kind of want to be entertained before the football starts in a way. And obviously, some people have come in with Mikey B as well, adding to that. But before that, though, you know, you on that mic was a privilege to sit there and listen to, mate.
I've got to tell you as well, Mikey B. Has become a very good friend of mine, actually, in the last 2 years. This guy is 100% Birmingham City. He wants to please the fans. He wants to try his best. Obviously, DJs are always scrutinised and can't always do your best. But this guy, what he does behind the scenes for the Blues as well, Mikey B, he's really real top bloke, honestly. Yeah. And I truly mean that.
Yeah.
He's real top bloke.
Yeah. Met him a couple of times. We've had him on the show as well before. Yeah. So, no, you're right there.
I'm starting a line of merchandise for him. I've told him he's got to have hoodies in the club shop.
I totally agree.
With Mikey B on.
And you, Rich, and all. We need you on there and all with who as well. Well, you could have who across the back, couldn't you?
There was somebody at the last game, wasn't there, with who on the back of the shirt in the Cop fan Park? I thought, oh my God. Incredible.
Brilliant. Yeah. So we got any early questions coming in on the shout boxes? I'm conscious of your time, Rich. How long have you got, mate? Sorry.
I don't know. Time's no object out here, is it?
No, as long as you're all right, then we're all right. You know
Rich, a question that's come up a few times is: do you know who's going to be the next announcer, or do you not know that yet?
I don't know the answer.
Didn't think you would. Didn't think you would. No.
Should we do some interviews live on this show now? Maybe announce the best.
I'll put forward, Rob. A couple of comments. Rich, thank you, Richard. You've done a fantastic job. It won't be the same without you. Good luck in whatever you do next. Richard, you've been the best announcer we've had since Bob Matthews. Richard, are you waiting for a mini disco?
If I turn the camera around, you'll be able to see the proper disco. Yeah.
Roy Keane just commented that's his job. People keep asking a lot of questions about who's going to be the next announcer, but you obviously don't know that yet, so we'll move on from that.
Early days, isn't it? So,
who invented the skip? Somebody's just asked.
It's an Alan Partridge joke, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's probably one of my mates, actually. What's the name, Chris?
Nice bit of kit.
Nice bit of kit. No. Nice bit of kit, it's called.
No idea.
No. It's probably a pseudonym, you never know.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I love the way that you announced your own substitution as well when Jeremy didn't give you the mic. That was class. That must have been a touching moment for you.
Yeah, can I genuinely tell you, I didn't know nothing about this. On my script, it said Jeremy Dale to address the fans, but we had a VT before it. And I looked at the VT, and Jeremy Dale was the last one on the VT, and I thought,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
If he's coming out now, I wouldn't have put him on the last bit of the VT. Just my production head thinking,
Yeah, and obviously you got a nice shirt as well with 20 on the back, didn't you? Is that signed by all the players as well?
It's not a signed shirt, but it doesn't matter. It's just a keepsake. It's a lovely thing to have. It's in a lovely frame. Got my name on it and 20 on the back. So,
brilliant. Excellent. Yeah,
it's gone so quick, by the way.
The 20 years.
So quick. Yeah.
Oh, it's flown by, mate. Yeah. I mean, I've just said DJ Campbell there. It doesn't seem 20 years since we was watching him.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's ridiculous. I think it's 20 years this coming January or February since we beat Newcastle 5-1. You know.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just insane to think that. You know what I mean?
I got a funny story about that. I was good friends with Neil Kilkenny back in the day, and I think we were 3-1 up, and Neil Kilkenny come on and put a ball through, and he come up to me the next day. He went, "Super sub, Rich." I'm like, we was winning the game easy. We didn't need you really,
Yeah. Now we asked you as well, Rich, to pick your team from the last 20 years, didn't we? Since you've been the stadium announcer, we asked you to pick your best 11 with manager and captain, and we believe that you've done. I believe that you've done that for us.
Yeah. Well, let's start with the manager. Might be a bit of a on the fence one, but it's McLeish for me all the way.
Got to be.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bruce is a close second, but McLeish, I don't care about the stuff after what he did for us and got us. I mean, it's incredible, really, isn't it? As Birmingham City fans.
Yeah.
Definitely. My back four is obviously Stephen Carr's in there. Kenny Cunningham.
Yeah.
David Dunn and Liam Ridgewell as well. We've got. I'm just going through them in my head. Seb Larson, Barry Ferguson, obviously Jude Bellingham's in there. David Dunny, brilliant. And then Dugarry and Duke. They're sort of my top 11. Not necessarily in any order, but they're my sort of top 11.
Who's in goal, Rich?
Joe Hart in goal.
Yeah.
Joe Hart, and I need another centre. I need another centre half next to Kenny Cunningham, because you said David Dunn twice.
Did I say David Dunn twice? I tell you what, let's go Clara then, because I think he's incredible.
Yeah, Clara
he's class.
Yeah, he's incredible. Yeah. I think he's literally what we need at the club, and I know him personally as well. And I've left him out of my top 11, but I've just added him in now.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's your team. You can do what you like with it. And would he? Yeah. Sorry, go on.
He was brilliant last game. He was actually giving me a cuddle in the tunnel. I was like, "Whoa, this is a bit surreal." Yeah.
Talking of the tunnel, Rich, I've had a question come through that I need to ask you, which is, why do you come out the tunnel celebrating whenever the Tampa is playing?
Did I? Who's noticed that? I don't know.
Well, that's actually come from Mikey B, and he said,
"Oh,
why comes out the tunnel celebrating when the Tampa is playing?" And
I'll tell you why. Because Mikey and I, in the last few games, have nailed it. Where I'll say, "Please welcome the two teams, whoever the visitors are," and you're Birmingham City, and as I say Birmingham City, it drops into the boom, boom, boom. And we've nailed it. We've absolutely nailed it.
Bit late.
Now,
You're just getting good as well.
I know. So,
Benji Smith wants to know, who was your favourite player of the last 20 years, both on the pitch and
off the pitch?
Ooh.
Good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
There's loads, isn't there? There's loads.
Yeah.
Do you know what, as well? Someone else I've left out in my top 11 is Paul Robinson.
Yeah.
Robbo was the top bloke for us. I'd probably have to go with Stephen Carr, though, for that question. Because of just being the captain and lifting the trophy and all that, Fantastic.
Yeah. I know Robbo pretty well myself. He's a legend of a guy, isn't he?
He is, absolutely.
Yeah.
And,
if you're listening, Paul, hello, Paul.
Mikey has said that you do get excited when the timings are right, laughing face. It's so boring but funny when he does. That's his comment, so I'll let you, answer him back if you want to.
Mikey knows the crack. I don't need to answer him back. I think he's working tonight at a gig, and he's probably secretly listening in, obviously.
He is, and yeah,
Seems that way.
he is. He's the answer to both of those. So get on with your work, Mikey.
Yeah.
No, we asked. We put together some quickfire questions for you as well that Claire was going to ask. But Claire, I know that a couple of them have just been asked, haven't they?
Yeah, my question is, first of all, I want to say thank you because you're probably the only announcer that I've heard really over my time. And every time you're not there, everybody notices as well.
Yeah.
So my question is, who's your favourite who that you've ever done? Because like for me, it was probably like David Beckham or Ronaldo because everybody knew them, but you just said it as in like nobody had a clue who they were.
Classic, that was.
My favourite also.
Yeah, got to be in it. Got to be.
It was like David Beckham. And I was like,
I think in the same game, Claire, I think Berbatov came on for Rooney as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure.
good
I mean,
one.
you don't remember stuff like this, but as the fans you do. But I'm sure Berbatov came on for Rooney, and it was just incredible. Yeah.
Did you go for a small phase of repeating it after as well? Everyone said who, and then you said his name again after that.
So you know,
that.
the boxing guy, David Diamante, where he says the name twice. I'd love to do that more. Brilliant, it'd be brilliant. Yeah.
Everyone went ooh, and you went that's number 7, David Beckham.
I hope somebody's made a recording, a mashup of all these somewhere. There's got to be.
I don't think, Chris. I don't think a lot of this back in the day. Like I'm saying, back in the day, we're only talking like 19 years ago. But like, I don't think it was recorded. To be fair,
no.
I mean, I have got no recordings of me doing what I do at all. So,
Really? Oh,
no way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone has to do that either on TikTok or YouTube. That's someone's project over the summer.
Definitely.
Can you try and get some who's together?
I'm on it.
That'd be fantastic.
Just sorted his summer holiday out now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So, Claire, you got any quick-fire questions that haven't been asked?
What was your favourite game to announce that?
I'm going to have to say Tottenham friendly. First game I ever did.
Yeah.
Must have been a wonderful feeling. Because was you going a lot before then as a fan?
I was actually a steward, by the way.
Oh, was
Really?
you?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not many people know this. I was a steward. Funny story. Steward on the away divide in the Gilmerick.
Oh, wow.
In the Premier League, the first season we were in the Premier League, my mate was the steward. He was one of the supervisors. He got me a job. It was £20 a game, but you didn't care. You know, it didn't matter. Anyway, we played Everton, and the next game at home was Villa. And I'd done a few games, but Everton was the first one where it got a bit lively at half time, and it went off round the back of the away divide at half time, and we were told to move forward against the fans and push them out of the way. And I looked behind me, and there was a load of police with shields behind us, and I'm going, don't know about this. Don't know about this. And the next game was Villa. And the funny story is I left. Didn't do the Villa game because I thought, nah, not doing that. Nah. So, yeah. But then, what was the question? Tottenham.
I just asked if you had a season ticket or, you went to games with the fan before.
Yeah, so I was a steward before. I was going down... I was on the old cop from 1988. I was standing on the old cop with my brother, Colin, name check.
Yeah.
And he was older than me. I'm the better looking younger one. And
we believe you.
he took me down there. I still remember all the liquids that were running down the steps back in the day and
nice.
and all of that.
Yeah. There's a bit of mine there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Claire. You carry on, Claire. You got some more questions?
What's your favourite goal?
Support for this podcast comes from Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. We've all made mistakes on the water, but there's one mistake you shouldn't make: being uninsured. With Progressive Boat Insurance, you can choose coverage for most mistakes you or other boaters could make, helping you float carefree all season long. Quote today: Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on 2024 filings with state departments of insurance.
Looking for the perfect rental? Discover top-rated stays loved by guests, rated highest by real guests through authentic reviews. These traveler-loved stays are recognized by the details that matter most and validated by real experiences. Choose confidently from rentals you can trust. Vrbo. Book now a vacation rental loved by guests.
I think it's got to be Paul Caddis up in it away at Bolton.
Yeah.
Was you at that game? Was you there?
Yeah. I was there with my FM radio in my ears. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
It's got to be. I know it was an absolute worldie, but it was just that goal was incredible.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there's been some goals, hasn't there? Some incredible goals, but for meaningful, that's probably the best one in my. Yeah. Actually, we've missed Wembley out there.
Oh, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah. What's his name
too.
again, that goal scorer?
That whole thing.
I should have said that really, but I think the Caddis one was just so much. We just went up there, didn't we, thinking, nah, this ain't gonna happen, and then,
It was just so massive at the time, wasn't it? Because we were nowhere near being taken over by anybody, and if we'd have gone down to League One then, it would have just been an absolute disaster, wouldn't it? It would have been a shambles.
Yeah.
I mean, Lee Clark running down the touchline, incredible.
Yeah, the kid man going to the off license to get a load of booze in for the coach as well for the journey home. That was brilliant as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, sorry, Claire.
Who's the player you got on most with?
There's been a few, to be fair. Cameron Jerome, absolute top bloke.
Underrated? Do we think he was underrated a bit? Cameron?
I loved him.
Yeah,
I loved him.
A little bit. Class.
Yeah.
I loved him. You know, obviously some of the goals everyone thought, some of the attempts he had, everyone thought they could put them away. But the pressure of, stadium fans and all that. But another one was Nicholas Bentner, believe it or not. He used to get on really well with him. He used to go out with him. He used to come out, I was DJing, he used to come out and come out with us. And Paul Robinson. Nathan Redmond as well, to be fair. Yeah. Good lad. Jack Butland was great. The last 10 years, and I think it's across all clubs, to be fair, the players are a little bit more protected now. They don't go out clubbing and stuff as much as they used to. We used to go to the Arcadian every Saturday night. I was DJing maybe. We used to go to Sobar. We used to go all these other places. If it happens now, I don't really know if it does, but yeah, it was great. Loved it.
Yeah. I used to like Arca Bar at the Arcadian. That was a good bar, wasn't it?
Opposite Sobar.
Yeah.
Oh, lost Richard. There we go. What was it? Something we said?
He didn't like that bar. I don't think he liked that bar.
Yeah.
He's off.
Yeah. Bad memories.
No, he's gone. No. What a legend, eh?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
What a legend. Well, it's
what a great thing to do as well.
Yeah. He's going to be a hard act to follow, isn't he? I mean, whoever comes in, they're going to be. He set the bench so
pretty
high,
high.
isn't he? Yeah, pretty high.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, it's it'll be interesting to see what happens.
There he is.
There he is.
Sorry, guys, I don't know what happened there.
And he's back.
Oh, no worries, mate. No worries. I thought you might have been ordering your next drink.
No, well, somebody rang my phone and it just cut off. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, no worries. So the players are obviously more protected over the last 10 years than they were prior to that.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Any more, Claire?
No, I think somebody said Andy Bonner went. What inspired you to do the Who?
Well, it was done by a guy called Pete, There was a stadium announcer 2 before me. So he was the one that actually started. It wasn't, and I actually need to make this clear. It wasn't actually me that started it, but Keith Loren started it, and the 2 people after him didn't really carry it on. So obviously, I remember him doing it as a fan. So I decided to bring it back on acid.
You did that. Have you heard Arsenal's very poor attempt of it as well?
Oh, there's a few doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few doing it. It's awful.
Yeah, well, Arsenal, there's a guy called Paul Burrell that used to do Arsenal. He was actually he's a Birmingham City fan, believe it or not.
Okay.
All right.
So maybe that's why he doesn't do it now, but Paul's the top bloke. There's a funny story about Wembley because he's a Birmingham City fan, and he was the stadium announcer at Arsenal for over 20 years, I think, guys, to be fair. And when we did the Carling Cup final, and I get 5 minutes and he gets 5 minutes, we were up against each other on the pitch. But he was a Birmingham fan, and that was mad. So like he's doing his thing with Charlie Nicholas, and I go on after him, and I'm supposed to have Big Kev. Supposed to have Big Kev there. He never turned up, so I'm on my own, and I just went out and sang "Keep Right On." Instead, I just thought, well, what can I do? I've got no interview.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but Paul Burrell, Birmingham fan, maybe he tried to start it at Arsenal, but he's not there anymore. A couple of years ago, he left.
Yeah. I remember Anton Deck coming out as well and getting booed.
Yes, yes, I remember it. I actually met them in the back room at Wembley. Mad, absolutely mad.
Yeah.
They were filming something for Saturday Night Takeaway or something, weren't they?
Yeah.
Rich, what's your biggest mess up? Cock up, come on.
There's one I can't talk about. There's one.
That's the one we want to hear now.
No. She's not listening. She's not listening.
No. The funniest one was Lee Clark had just gone to Blackpool, and we were playing Reading at home. And I, for some reason, was looking down 10 minutes into the second half, just looking at what the scores were, because you get a chance to have a little look.
Yeah.
And the last score I looked at was Blackpool's. And as I've looked up, Reading are making a substitution. So for some reason, I said, substitution for Blackpool. And I've never known how many fans knew where I sat because everyone was looking at me. And I went, correction, substitution for Reading. Yeah. That's one of the big mess-ups.
Following on from that then, what was the hardest name you've ever had to announce?
There was your man who used to play for Arsenal, and I couldn't get it.
No.
Kashalmi, is it?
Ali Alier.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't do it in the warm-up, but when it comes to actual live, I nailed it, But yeah, it's just one of them, it just doesn't roll off the tongue that easy.
Brilliant.
But the most of the time, I'll go talk to the away team, backroom staff, and just get all the names, pronunciations correct. But I think it's funny when you say I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah. We like it.
Yeah. Have you ever had to bite your tongue yourself? Have you ever almost burst out laughing yourself?
Oh, loads of times.
Yeah.
Loads of times.
Have you ever lost it?
I've lost it a couple of times when the fans have come on the pitch and I'm stood, last game of the season, I'm stood in between the dugouts ready to do the lap of appreciation, and the fans are coming on, and I'm talking on the mic saying, you've got to do it, guys. You've got to do this. If you don't do it, you're going to get the FA are going to be like, why haven't you told them not to come on the pitch? Not come on the pitch.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, please do not come on the pitch. And this guy in the paddock's just come up and give me a bit of a clip round the ear and just say, and he went, shut up, mate. And I'm like, are you having a laugh with me? Like, do you know what I mean?
You've got to try and keep you cool as well in that situation, ain't you?
That was the only time I sort of lost it. I didn't lose it, but I'm like, mate, don't clip me around here. Like, I'm trying to do a job here.
Yeah, well, certainly during the previous owner's time as well, it must have been challenging at times.
Very. You look at your script and it says you've got to say this, this, and this, and you're like,
Really?
everything I say, they're going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Another funny one, guys. I've got to tell you this one. 100-year celebration of St Andrews. QPR at home on Boxing Day. The whole of the Tilton. This is under David Sullivan and Gould and Brady. The whole of the Tilton have got cards to hold up, which is going to spell out 100 years.
Yeah, 2006, wasn't it? Yeah.
Exactly that. So we had a phone. We had everywhere in the Blues had hotel room phone in every place, and you could dial the extension. And we had our commentary box extension. So for the whole first 10 minutes from the Tilton, there was just paper aeroplanes coming on the pitch. David Sullivan phoned over to me, and I answered it. He went, "Can you tell them stop putting paper airplanes on the pitch?" And I went, "David, if I do that, I'm probably going to get loads more." He went, "I don't care. Tell them." As soon as I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from throwing aeroplanes on the pitch. Please refrain from throwing paper aeroplanes on the pitch." As soon as I said it, 1,000 paper aeroplanes go on the pitch. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
That's Blues.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. And also, the year I started, David Sullivan come up with a playlist before the game, which had Roll Out the Barrel on it. And everyone thought, "Oh, this is West Ham, this is West Ham, this is West Ham." And I'm like, they're all having a go at me. I'm going, "This is not me, this is not me." But the whole reason, we know why that song was on there, the whole reason why it was on there.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Rich, so what's next for Rich Goulding? I know you run your own business. Is that what you're just concentrating your own bit, or are you doing anything in the same vein as announcing and so forth?
No, just
be a fan.
Just carry on with the business. We do exhibitions, stand design and build, and just be a fan. Be a fan. Hopefully, you might see me down there for 1 or 2 games. I've spoken to them, and it'd be lovely to keep my hand in and do a bit of cover and come back down. And I'd love that. I absolutely love that. I've spoken to them about it, and it might actually be a thing that might happen, but we'll see. But you might see me in the fan parks. You might see me on the terraces. I'm actually looking forward to doing a bit of that, to be fair.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. Be brilliant to see you on the mic again.
We want to have you announcing the first substitutions in the powerhouse when that's done. So if anybody's listening, Rich Goulding back in 5 years' time, please.
Has to happen. That
makes sense. Yeah, makes perfect sense. That one.
Yeah. I'll definitely be back before that, and I'll tell you why. There's a young man called Alfie Smith who's Birmingham City under-16 goalkeeper.
Yeah,
very, very good friend of mine. His father and Alfie, James. They mean a lot to our family. Jim's going to have it written into his contract that the first game he plays for Blues, I've got to be the announcer.
Good shout, that is.
So big up to Alfie Smith, big up to James. And when that happens, I will be the announcer for that game. It'll be in his contract, and that's the end of it. So
brilliant.
He's going to be a star, isn't he, Alfie? I've seen a few clips of him on YouTube and so forth. Wow.
Yeah, I think so, guys. I really do think so. The guy's got so much dedication. His dad's given him so much time as well, and it's really paying off. And it's good to see young kids from the local area coming through. He's got his England caps as well now for the unders. I really, really, really do think he's going to be a star in the future. So look out, everybody who's listening who doesn't know the name Alfie Smith. That name, Alfie Smith.
His dad's just commented.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. And there's nothing better than seeing our own, produced players coming through. We had a conversation about it last week. But
absolutely.
When they make it to the first team, it's a great feeling, isn't it, as a fan as well?
Absolutely. I've just thought of another memorable moment before I love you and leave you guys.
Go on.
And it was during COVID where I arranged the DJ night at St Andrews.
I remember that. Yeah.
I remember that.
Joe Hunt was there, wasn't
he? Yeah, so Joe's a good pal of mine as well. And big up to Joe. He's not a Blues fan, but he loves the Blues. He's a local lad, now. We raised 20,000 that night, and all of the fans, all of the fans that watched it on Facebook, we raised 20,000 along with the Blues community as well. It was an incredible night, and to say you've DJ'd on the side of the pitch and entertained people, it was just a moment for me that I'll probably never forget. And I just want to say a big shout to all of the. I said to Ian Dutton at the time, I had this mad idea, and Ian Dutton sort of said, "Oh, I don't know." And then all of a sudden he bought into it, and he texted me about 11:30 on the night and said that's one of the best nights he's ever seen at St Andrews.
Yeah,
brilliant.
And all the fans tuned into it, and they all put all that money up. And Jude Bellingham was there. It's just, I'll never forget it. It was brilliant.
Brilliant. Sorry, mate, you was interrupted there by Chris's dog, I think.
No, it wasn't mine. No, it wasn't mine. It was one.
It was mine. I'm sorry. I'm dog sitting for my sister-in-law, and she just decided to go mad. Sorry.
Also, can I just say to Claire, we were next to each other at the Player Awards, and you didn't say hello.
Where's that? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Probably drunk.
You need to come and say hello to me.
She's got a drink problem.
Yeah.
But I was too starstruck to come and say hello.
there was only 2 people, and one of them was out on parole that night. That came to
right, yeah.
Next time, come and say hello to me.
I've definitely seen Craig.
Someone's just sorry, Rich. Someone's just asked if it was Fraser Higgins. He's Alfie a Blue Nose.
Oh yes,
massive.
Whole family.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The whole family. I mean, his dad James is hardcore, and his son's hardcore as well.
Fantastic. Well, Rich, mate, again, and I'm sure I speak for every single one of our fans. Thank you for the 20 years that you gave us on the mic, and we do look forward to seeing you whenever you do here, mate. And enjoy the rest of your holiday. And thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do August onwards. I'm going to be scratching my head.
It's going to seem so weird, and it's sitting there in your first game as not an announcer. Obviously, as a fan.
But it's been brilliant, and I love every single one of all the fans. Honestly, it's been incredible.
Oh, it's been great. Yeah. If ever you want to come on Monday night, Rich, don't be a stranger.
This is my 3rd Tilton talk now.
I know. Yeah, you get a badge for free.
Yeah, you get something.
Actually, Rich, we're getting rid of Robe, so if you want a job full time from August,
this is news to me.
He says it every week.
We were trying to keep it close till the end of the game.
Guys, honestly, thank you for including me for the 3 times as well. It's been incredible. Thank you.
Cheers.
No, thanks, Rich.
Thanks, Rich.
Mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Enjoy your holiday, mate.
See you later, mate.
Enjoy your holiday.
Take care, mate.
Bye.
Take care, boys.
Bye.
Oh, what a star.
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
What a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, no, brilliant.
It's going to be really hard act to follow. Yeah.
Look, a lovely place where he was and all, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I noticed I said Corfu and Craig didn't laugh. I wondered why.
I'm saying nothing, but all I can say is Alfie Smith, Rich, we will pass on your message. Just put it onto the message board. But Alfie, we're all looking forward to seeing you playing as well. So let's look at pre-season, see what you can do, matey.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. All the best, Alfie, mate. Look forward to seeing you out there. Hopefully in the first team at St Andrews in years to come, for many years to come as well.
Indeed, a blue nose back in goal, and there's been a fair few fantastic ones of those over the years. So let's bring on another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have some homegrown players, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
a couple more. There's just sort of that special. I know it sounds corny, but it's a special like bond, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
There is. Yeah.
I just think you can, out there on the pitch as well. I'm not saying the players we've got now don't give 100%. They all do, but it means that's something a little bit extra, doesn't it, to a fan?
Yeah, like a Darren Carter, or
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously the season as a whole, I think, obviously respectable. I think in the end, obviously the form that we hit for the last 5 games, obviously we'd lost 6 in 8 to the previous games to that, but overall, we get a par season, don't we? And hopefully next season now we can have a good window and kick on next season and be a real force and try and finish in at least the top 8. But I think we had we did a poll earlier, didn't we, Chris, about what positions do we think are the most important to improve on next season? I didn't even hesitate and went straight for goalkeeper. I didn't. But that's me.
Yeah, so currently it stands at 21% say forward line, 43% say midfield. No one has said defence, which is strange. And 36% have gone for a keeper.
Okay. Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Well, I'm not the silly person who went for midfield, have I? There's other people who agree with me.
Yeah, I went for midfield.
I did as well.
I personally put down a striker because I still think we need somebody that can play off the back. We're missing that, but perhaps that's where Prisk is going to come into his own as the season goes by. And also, do we count a number 10 as a striker, or are we count number 10 as midfield?
Midfield.
Yeah, number 10's desperately needed.
Yeah.
I think we just need a brand new spine.
We need a champ.
We need a new goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I think we need cover for Clara and Newman.
Yeah.
I think you will not get far with Awata and Paik as your first choice midfielders.
No.
Especially with Doyle and probably Leonard going.
Yeah.
I know Leonard's now injured. So I think if we get Solis, we then need a creative midfield or box-to-box, like a Jordan James who can score a goal or two. Definitely need a number 10. And we need a big striker, as in like a Kiefer Moore type, because I don't think Prisk will be that for you. And I think we need to get rid of Kyogo and get a striker like that who can play.
The average cost of a DUI in Virginia is $11,352.47. Drinking and driving costs more than your drinks. Learn more at whatsthedamage.org. Brought to you by Virginia DMV.
Early birds always rise to the occasion for summer vacation planning because early gets you closer to the action. So don't be late. Book your next vacation early on Vrbo and save over $120. Rise and shine. Average savings $141. Select homes only.
On the defensive line.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a lot, but
no, that's not much, is it, Claire?
I think there'll be some people that we have to get rid of. Tyler Gardner-Hickman, he needs to now go.
Yeah.
Anyone on loan?
Yeah.
I think I would. I mean, I like Leonard. I'd probably keep him, but I would probably get rid of some of the ones on loan. But we definitely need experience and championship as well.
Yeah, I think Solis is a crucial signing in my opinion if we're going to progress, because he's top quality. We need to build the team around him, like I've said on here before. But we'll see what happens in the.
And sorry, Paul. The World Cup. There could be somebody at the World Cup.
Always is, isn't there?
There's always
go back to like Cisse and people like that. There's always.
What do we think? Now you've mentioned the World Cup. What do we think of England's chances of winning it?
I'm thinking quarterfinals, to be honest.
Normal.
Do you know? They've been teetering on the edge. I think that this could be the positive year, and I think it'll all come down to the squad, obviously that he picks. But we have got now, for the first time, I think, going into a tournament, a mixture of experienced players and flair players that actually can hit it off on the pitch. So it's going to be really interesting to see what we can do. But do you know what? I think we can win it. I think it's about time. I think it's about time that those players stood up. And in tournament football, look, semi-finals we've been to the past couple of times. We've been through to the finals as well at the Euros. Why can't we go and do it this time around?
If Harry Kane gets injured, we've got no chance.
We've got no chance. That's right.
So we've got to literally pray Harry Kane can play every game. We've asked him for a couple of the games, but without Harry Kane, we've got nothing, and we've proven that. And it literally depends on if he's going for form or not.
Who would you take as the other striker then? Because he's not. I think he'll only end up taking one additional striker. I think he's going to go for attacking midfielders as that backup for Kane.
On form, it's Danny Welbeck, isn't it?
At the moment.
But I don't think
he's got no chance.
He's going to take that one from down the road, don't we?
Yeah.
He will. No, he will. Yeah, he will. He will.
Yeah. He will. Especially if them not win. Well, I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah, I think our most crucial.
Your head went down there. I'm not going to say it.
Moving on from our moving on from that road immediately. Our two most crucial players are our two elite players. We've got two elite players for me, and that's Kane and Bellingham. You know, if them two are fit and firing, we've got a chance. But
do we think this is Kane's last World Cup?
No. Nah. I reckon he could be like Lewandowski and play till he's...
No, he's playing in the Farmers League. Like, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
They won the league about 6 months ago, and then he plays in the Champions League to actually have a bit of a game against others.
Yeah.
So it's the easiest league he can be in.
50 plus goals in a season tells me that either the league is too easy or actually, you know, he is totally on fire. And unfortunately, I go with, well, it'd be a mixture of both, but the first option for me, you don't score that many goals in a team that actually scores goals throughout as well, without it being poor. So let's just hope he proves us wrong. Do you know what I mean? I don't care if he's spanking he spanks a worldie or even one comes off his arse in the last minute of a game to win it. Also, I don't care.
Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter how you win as long as you do. But yeah, well, hopefully we can win it anyway. It'll be interesting to see how we get on.
And talking of winning things, Chris, if you can pop that thing up on screen if you've got it. But,
okay.
We've got the so Birmingham Ladies obviously win the title, go up. Then Lily Crossway takes every possible prize that she can at the Players Awards, but it hasn't stopped there. So Chris just showing on screen at the moment, and there's the links in the chat, and will also be in there after the show. But Lily Crossway has been nominated as Player of the Season in the league. So it'd be absolutely phenomenal if we can get people to vote for Lily for that particular award as well. And not just that, but Beatrice Sari also makes the final 6 for goal of the season in the league. So again, there's a link going up on the board that will show. Doesn't cost anything to vote. You don't have to register. You simply click on the link, choose your player, accept the terms as always, and off it will go. What I will say is it does only one vote per attempt. However, if you've got multiple devices and you've got multiple people in the house, they can all click on the link. So please, please, please vote for Lily as Player of the Season and Beatrice as Goal of the Season.
Question for you, Craig. Do the women's team need a lot of improvement going into next season in the WSL?
I think they are looking to get some experience. They definitely need that. And, it's interesting to hear Amy and her interview on TalkSport the other day where she said, we've got a squad that's capable at the moment of going up against the big teams. And we showed that against Man City. However, the levels of kind of fitness goes up another level. There's the intricacy and the kind of experience and calibre of the player in the WSL. They're world-class players. This is the best league in the world. So, we've got to expand out. And chatting to a few people at the Players Awards, but also beforehand around it, and the one thing I would say is our owners are not going to hold back. They're going to come up with some, for me, really high calibre players and signings that are going to boost our squad. And, there could be some shocks. There's one today.
Craig, you've got to go for Beth Mead today.
You've got to.
Literally, if we got Beth Mead, you've automatically got bums on seats.
Definitely.
And she's such a good experience. I think she'll go to Man City because her girlfriend's there, but what a player she is.
Indeed. And the one thing I would say is, Mr. Shanahan's not going to hold back. He didn't do it in the States. When he got his team up to the standards that they were, they didn't hold back and they built a phenomenal squad. We're going to do exactly the same at Blues, and next season's going to be awesome.
So is the gap as big? Is the gap as big between the WSL? Sorry, Tally. Go on, Tally.
No, just the Barnet is on your head.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Just clapped it.
You took me up my train of thought now.
Sorry about it.
That's all right. Is the gap between the WSL and the WSL2 as big in the women's game as it is in the men's, like from the Prem to the Championship?
I'd have said 2 seasons ago, yes. But I think this season has proven, with 3 teams fighting for the positions and everybody investing, that actually the gap's still going to be there, but it's not going to be as big. You know, Crystal Palace, who got promoted in second spot, they were relegated the season before, but what they've done is they kept the spine of their team and they added to it. I think from a Blues perspective, we've got a lot of young players. We've got people that also have experience in the WSL. You know, Beatrice Casari as an example. She's been there with Brighton, and she's experienced the top league, so they know what it's about. But when we've got players like Lily Crosswaite, who at her age, it hasn't even hit her prime. You know what I mean? She is still going to get better. Yeah. You know, we're going to need to put decent contracts in front of some of these players to keep them at our club, and I believe we can do that as well. And Fraser Higgins just mentioned, you know, Bunny Shaw leaving Man City. Now, Bunny Shaw was scored against us in the FA Cup, and he's the type of player that, again, young, eager player that I could see Birmingham going
No chance, Craig. She's going to Chelsea. No chance on this planet we would get Bunny Shaw. No way. Sorry, I've got it. Yeah, no way.
I think being the last show of the series, it's only right for me to bring back the last 15, isn't it, Chris?
Oh, go for it.
Obviously, we've obviously had Rich on tonight, haven't we? So I think anything to do with TV and radio and football. I'll start us off with Sky Havertz.
You've been thinking about this all day.
I reckon you've got them written down.
I'll start us off with Sky Wagner as well.
Sky Wagner.
Like that one.
I'm new to this.
Hit me with them. Yeah, Tally, the last 15. We used to do it. Obviously, it was Nick's old trick, and last 15 of every show when he was on. Bless him. And
it was annoying then.
Chris absolutely loves it, so I thought it was only right. That's the series for the season. Why not bring it back?
I'll have Chris Cameraman instead of Chris Kamara.
Fire him in. Also, it's the last show that AMG Logistics will be sponsoring tonight as well. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank Andy for the last 2 seasons at AMG Logistics sponsoring the show, and obviously wish him all the best with what's moving forward. But obviously it's been a pleasure to have him as our sponsor, hasn't it, for 2 seasons, Chris?
Oh yeah, fantastic, nice chap as well. Really nice
brilliant, yeah. One of the best,
But we'll be announcing a new sponsor then shortly. Yep.
We will indeed. We've got somebody already lined up for next season. It's a business matter integration.
Maybe even more than one sponsor.
Oh, maybe.
Who knows?
Okay.
We've got interested parties.
Bidding more.
Stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank as well all our viewers, obviously throughout the whole season. You're the main reason why we do this every Monday night, obviously, and without you, there wouldn't be a show. So thanks to everyone that tunes in every Monday night. And, it's been a pleasure to be part of it again this season.
Paul, James Smith, he's starting us off with Virgin van Dijk.
I like it.
I've got one. Beadle's about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
hopefully,
That's the only one I'm giving you.
Hopefully he's not for much longer, Tally.
Only Fulton Horsfield. I'll have that one.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, good one.
I just got to show you something whilst we're on. I mentioned it earlier on. I purchased something because obviously we know this season with the programmes there's been like the spine of the actual programmes was you line them all up, create the 150 years, and I think a lot of people, myself included, was looking for something to store them in, and I went online. I think it was on Facebook. I saw it, and I've got this today. I purchased it today. Can you see that? All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
So,
Very nice.
and obviously that's how
Don't show that to Robe, Tally. Jesus.
Oh, I always turn into Fagin out of Oliver Twist and things like this.
But now I'll get Chris to put it onto the our pages and the contact details. But yeah, I thought it was a reasonable price for what it is,
Nice.
and keeps them all protected, doesn't it? So
Talk to me about that shirt you're wearing as well, Tally, because that is magnificent.
this one, it's not. If it was an original, I'd be even happier. But now it's one of these remakes, but good quality. Nothing. I don't cost a lot of money, but no, I like it.
That's beautiful. Adidas Originals. Oh, you can't beat Adidas Originals. That's the best.
No. And again, I liked all the remakes as well. Not the remakes, but the last time we had Adidas as well. I thought them kits were good. So
Yeah. I'd absolutely love us to get Adidas Originals kits.
Oh, can you imagine?
That'd just be awesome.
Yeah.
Like you're wearing there. If that was our home shirt next season with today's badge on, that'd just be phenomenal.
And a nice yellow away shirt.
I want yellow this year.
Oh,
I think that a lot of people have been pushing for a yellow shirt for this season. I mean,
I'm just gonna nip round to the other side. I just want to show people something that was given to me this week, which we're going to put on auction shortly as well. Craig, you know the details of these, so you'll have to comment while I go over round. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, so obviously it's been a fantastic season from the women's perspective, but there's also a few players that are at the club at the moment that may not be sticking around with us. And not just that, we have actually got one of our very own Tilton talkers who is leaving us after this season to go on to pastures new. So Chris has just shown on screen. The first thing is an official match football that is signed and boxed for the whole of the club. So this will be up as a prize. It's worth a lot of money. It's signed by the whole of our season's winning squad from the league. The shirt is one that's actually really, really special. So Christy Murray, club skipper, unfortunately missed the end of the season due to injury. However, Christy has signed the shirt there as well, and that will be up with another competition to win that shirt, and that's a signed shirt there. All the funds will go to different charities as selected by Christy, and also the man himself that has arranged the football and all the signing, and that's our very own Stephen Gill. So it's I suppose fitting at this point to also say thank you, Stephen, for all of the write-ups and support that you have put forward via Tilton Talk for the ladies' game over the past few seasons. We wish you immense luck in what you're going on to do, and with the your continued following of the ladies and continued writing of blogs. But watch out for ourselves. We will have a new person writing our blogs moving forwards. Maybe some vlogs as well from the ladies' game, and a lot more to come in that area. But thank you, Stephen, for everything that you have done for ourselves and for Tilton Talk. And we do wish you all the very best. And look, those prizes will make as much money as we possibly can. So watch out for all of that information online following the show.
Yeah, that ball is something special. Looks the business, doesn't it?
It really does. And you know, seeing him with the players and people getting involved with getting that signed as well has been superb.
Brilliant.
We've had some other ones coming through on the shape box as well for you. So the Connor Truman show, from Michael Greaves, Dave Twine. Hello, CC. That's brilliant. That really is very, very good indeed.
Excellent. I was going to ask you, Chris, if you got any Barnets, but I know you have because I already put it on my head.
I have, have we got?
Suits you as well, that one.
Yeah. Have we got time? I'll go then. There we go. So, if anybody knows that one, can you see it? I'll put it. I'll make it bigger. Hang on a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll block it. Here we go.
Is it a side? Yeah, it's definitely a side picture, isn't he?
Graham Hyde.
No, not Graham.
I've had him before. Is it an older player?
I think about 2000 or 1999.
So late night.
McCarthy, is it?
Wow.
Is it?
Is that John McCarthy?
Yeah.
John McCarthy?
Yes!
Oh, Claire, you've got one. You've got one.
Oh, wow.
How did you get there?
John
Yeah, I
McCarthy.
was just thinking of
Hang
a
on,
player
hang
that
on.
always looked older than we thought.
I
He
thought
was
he,
about 40 whenever he played.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of that
I think
one.
it's because I had it in my head he had blonde hair, but
So quick.
don't really
that
look
was,
blonde, does he?
wow.
That's got to be a world record, Claire.
I've never known anybody get that quick. That.
Do you know what? I'm
Wow.
taking it.
Well done.
Class.
It's taken me all season.
You
Didn't
saved the
even
best
look at
till
my
last.
phone once.
The best till last there.
Wow.
And shall we round off with a who? Have we got any of them?
Oh, hang on. We have got a who. I've got to remember where it is. Oh, here we go.
Right.
Right then. So stand by your beds and here we go.
Yeah, so I've been working a couple of weeks now, really. Got to know the lads now, really, and so they're a great bunch and whatever. So I'm just coming in and trying to help. And yeah, so I've been working a couple of weeks now, really. So I'm just coming in and trying to help. And
And shall we round off with?
Oh, lost her.
That was me.
Okay, go on.
Wow. Is that,
Sounds like Mick McCarthy, but it ain't.
No,
Is it a coach? Is it a coach or a player?
Ooh,
it sounds like a coach, doesn't it?
was a player. Yeah. Was a player. I believe he's now a coach.
Oh, it's got to be Grains then, isn't it?
No, no, wrong position. Oh, Simon Andrews has got it straight away. Kevin Poole.
Wow, that's impressive as well.
How you got that? Yeah, because it doesn't sound like Paul, does it? Doesn't sound like him. It is him, though. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I think that's when he went to Kiddie, probably. Did he go? He went to Kiddie, I think, after.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say congratulations to David Davis. He won the league with Kidderminster, didn't he? The weekend.
Yeah.
Well done, Digger. Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, cracking.
Well, that rounded off quite nicely then.
But just before we go, can I just chuck in Lee Rainbow for the TV program?
What about Jerome and away?
No, you can't have it.
I like that one.
I realise now why we stopped doing it.
Well, you know, it's only right for the end of the season as a one-off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Never again. Never again.
So, for another season then, we've been the Tilton Talk Show. Thanks everyone for watching. Obviously with myself, Paul Hipkiss. It's good night from me and it's good night from the podfather, Chris Browne.
And it's good night from me. And thank you, everybody who's been listening to us all season. We'll see you next season for season 16. Can you believe it?
Wow.
16. Oh, my God. Wow. And I'll pass it over to Robe.
We've had a lovely night, haven't we? Hey. Thanks, everyone, for listening. It's been fun again for another year. I look forward to having a good start to my dressing gown in pre-season. I know I'll have a bath somewhere along the line. And don't forget to join me. 1:30 to 2 a.m. talking about the permutations of the playoffs. Just give me a ring. We talk about playoffs. Talk about whatever you want, really. You know, I'm open to all ideas.
Can I just remind people as well on the YouTube channel, if you do need a Tilton Talk Show fix during pre-season, there is some classic episodes.
Episodes,
yeah. Just going back sort of 5-6 years, you know, during the COVID times, like I've said before. Yep. So look for Barry Fry, look for Brian Hughes, look for Robbie Savage. You know, all these ex-players that we had on during that time, and there were special shows. So do give them a watch if you are getting, withdrawal symptoms. But sorry, Ray, back to you.
Some classics.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. So anyway, as the light fades on another show, the light's fading on me. I better pass over to Tally.
Cheers, bud. Cheers. I'll take this opportunity to say thanks to you all for giving me the opportunity to come on. And I was a listener, it was my go-to every week, driving home or driving to work. And
we couldn't get anybody else.
Well, exactly. That's what I heard. Yeah, I was at the bottom of the list, but now I appreciate it. So yeah, onwards and upwards, and next season, can't wait. So
And thanks
cheers,
for
and I'll pass.
Thanks for committing to come on every week as well, Tally, because you've been really good, mate. A breath of fresh air as well.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Really
Thank
good.
you.
And it is a big commitment. So I understand that.
No, thank you. And that's me. I'll say bye, and I'll pass you on to Claire Wielden.
It's good night from me. Thank you for the love and support over the last year. Big up to the Blues family who go home and away. And thank you for just listening half the time, me rambling on about why Watter shouldn't play and why Hake isn't in. And don't get me started on Duck.
I've heard that one.
I'll pass you on to Craig.
And yes, thank you very much from me. It's been a long season, but eventful, I think, for everybody. Looking forward to next season, because come on, we count down the weeks. There's only so much gardening, decorating, and talking to the other half that you can actually do. So, Tally, we might have to just.
You're in trouble
at some point. And,
at least you haven't got next week with yours. Think about me.
No, Claire, we're not even going to talk about that. So we're not going there. But no, thank you to everybody for listening, taking part. Watch out for the competitions, because I will get them posted. They are really, really fantastic prizes.
Yeah, fantastic.
And hey, there's one person that's not here that started the season with us, and I'm sure I've had a message from him, and I'm sure we'll wish him well and continue to do so. But Alan, thank you for your support as well at the start of the season. I know you came away at Christmas, but we've missed those stories of old, and we need to, some point or other, catch up. Wish you well, and basically, over to you, Paul, to round us off.
Yeah, and thanks for obviously the time that Mark Meredith has put into the show as well this season.
Indeed.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's it then, guys. We've been the Tilton Talk Show. Good night from us, and have a good summer.
Yeah.
Good night.
Starting it.
Come on, England.
You crying?
I'm waiting for that table to go up.
What table?
For the scores.
Is that what you was up about?
Oh yeah, the fancy league, yeah.
Yeah,
but Rose, you haven't won it. I'll tell you straight off, you haven't won it because we kicked you out.
I'm getting the impression you won it.
I need to know if I won something. I don't win a lot.
You can win road beating your friends. You still want it.
I'm on the fence a bit.
I'll be a pedigree chum. Forget win a lot. I'll be a pedigree chum.
Oh dear.
Oh, Matt, right.
Do you know what? I'm using that one move. That's probably the funniest thing you've ever said.